Hi guys, welcome back to another Cultureville video. My name is Adiola.
And my name is Ronke Jane.
And we are the creators of Cultureville. So today we are going to be talking to you a little bit about the differences between Western culture and African culture.
Yes.
We'll be speaking specifically with our perspective because we're both Nigerian who were born in Lagos and we grew up a little bit there before moving over here. So we feel like we have a very unique perspective to give you guys, and we really hope that you enjoy this. This video is going to be focused on the social aspect. What's different socially between our culture, that is Nigerian culture, African culture and Western culture?
Yeah, so one of the biggest differences that I found coming from Nigeria to the West is that the celebrations are completely different. These are weddings, funerals, parties. For example, at weddings, African weddings are like, they're a long affair, okay? They might be a weekend long. They're not just a day, right? Dancing is huge.
Yes.
Like, we are all about like dressing to impress, doing the most.
Yeah.
And some of the biggest differences are spraying.
Yeah.
So at African weddings, you spray the bride and groom with your dollars so that they get to enjoy. You're sort of investing into like their marriage. But Western weddings, they don't do that. They don't do
I think
that.
even if you have money to give here, you'll put it in an envelope and give it. Which
you're not gonna be like,
it's cool, but like it's not as fun as when you spray the money, and you're like, the person's dancing and taking it down low and you're giving them money.
So that's a huge difference. And now in Nigeria, they have like the money spray guns.
Yes. So
and it's an experience, and I feel like they just don't have that here. It's different. And also like the funerals are very, very different. So here in the UK, and I guess in a lot of the West, it's a very somber affair. It's very serious. You come dressed in black and it's really all about the mourning. The focus is on the mourning. Whereas in Africa, it's a celebration of life. This person lived, especially if they're old. It's a huge celebration. You make sure like there will be whole cows for the wedding.
And sometimes they actually pick fabrics to wear. Like there's music, like it's just like, it's like we are celebrating this person's life rather than being focused on the morning. So it's just like completely different because it's like a party.
It is a party. So like I remember for my granddad's funeral, it was the first one I ever attended. It was in Nigeria, and you know, you have the sad part in the morning, but as soon as that is over, it is a celebration. You go home, the music turns up, the drinks are out, the food is ready,
jollof rice is coming
and like you just live life lavish. And that is really what the celebrations are about.
I also think like another big difference is like guest lists. Like over here, like usually you have a guest list, you might get a +1, and like whereas in Nigeria, girl, who you doing that for?
Guest list
like
where?
That is not gonna work, because like people, like my friends would be like, oh Adiola, there's a wedding this Saturday, do you want to go? Like, and we'll all just go as a big group, and I might not know the bride or groom, but it is a wedding, it is an occasion to party, and you do not need an invitation most of the time. I feel like now it's like a trend that like now you might have security, you might like try and stop people from entering the wedding, but generally the guest list is so much bigger and you usually don't need an invite because it's like just a celebration, and I want everyone invited to the celebration. I feel like in the Western world, when you have a big wedding, it's like 300 people. In Nigeria, where you have a big wedding, it's like 2,000 people. Now we're talking. I mean, if I had a wedding of 500, that would still be like, okay. Maybe even small. But like when we're talking big weddings, we're talking in the thousands, because everybody's invited. The neighbors invited, my mother's best friend from when she was little's invited. You're gonna have in-laws giving you guest lists. Like it's just a whole thing, guys.
People
like
you don't know are gonna be the bulk of your guests.
So it's just like completely different.
But it's a lot of fun. There's no party like an African party.
And another difference is like, I feel like over here, like for music, what people have might be like a playlist or a DJ, whereas in Nigeria it's very common to have a band, like a live band and a DJ. So the live band will play like high life, you know, if you're a Christian, they'll play some Christian music with the band, like, and then they'll sing your song. So like for example, if we're singing a song about like me, Adiola, it would be like, Adiola is getting married. Honestly, they proper hype you guys. Like there's no way you're living.
You feel like it is your day.
It is your day, and you gonna know it. You gotta know it. It will be all about you. So like, it's just super fun. Like,
and then the DJs for like the younger people. After like you're getting towards the end of the main ceremony, it's almost after party time. DJ comes up. It's time for like all the real dancers to go down on the dance floor. Parents go home.
Yes, there's usually like, I feel like another thing is the after party concept, like after party, which is like, it's relatively new, but it's great, gaining prominence. So essentially after the main wedding, there's an after party with usually like, so for the main wedding, you had like all the family members and the in-laws and the people that you maybe didn't know because they're your parents' friends. But in the evening, it's like my time, bride and groom and our friends, and we might get like someone to come bring like, I don't know, pizzas or like little like treats or small chops. Small chops is like little starters, like puff puff or chin chin, or like what else do we have as small chops? Spring rolls, samosas, like suya, and then we just like have drinks, and like it just changes the vibe, and then the DJ's on, and it's just super
it's just
fun.
The vibe. So celebrations between, you know, Nigeria, Africa and the West, very different.
Very different, guys. Very different. If you have any questions about any of this, just drop it below, because I feel like we've just like, there's a lot. Like even as we're talking, I'm like, oh my god, there's still so much more to talk about. Like, but yeah, so that was the first like main thing.